All right, welcome in everybody. It is Monday night once again. Surprised anyone's here. I'm glad that y'all are here. So for those who are, the small crowd we've got tonight, thanks for coming on in. Yeah, we getting started in just a moment, or at least we're supposed to, but no queue yet. I know Mart and Kardak are waiting to get a later time slot. So yeah, definitely, yeah, still looking for matches. It is a wide open queue right now. But I do, of course, I do expect it to be a bit lighter tonight with the World Championship going on. So, it is what it is. But we're not going to cancel friendlies over it. Come on. So, yeah. As soon as we got that first match in the queue, we're going to be getting started pretty quickly after that. So, yeah, stay tuned, everybody. All right, everybody. It is a big, big day here in the world of Classic Tetris. Oh my goodness. World Championship is underway, but more importantly, screw the World Championship. More importantly, it is time right now, baby, for another edition of Monday Night Fights here with Tetris Friendlies. I'm your host, the Burb Wizard, and yeah, we got a spicy one to start things off already. Still got plenty of room in the queue. Definitely a lighter one tonight. And I know I usually do a one match limit or whatever, but yeah, 2 is fine. I don't really care because I know it's going to be a lighter queue tonight. But with that, we got a spicy one to start out. So Charlie, do the honors, will you? It is time for the introductions, please. In the red corner, he is the man known in his community as the king of the rescreams, the Kingsman. And he is your greatest host of the Friday night edition of Tetris Friendlies, the not Walmart edition. And he is one of the most menacing foes you'll ever face. Get the White Claws, Trulies, whatever out for the Kingsman. And his opponent, he is one of the greatest musicians in all of Classic Tetris, and one of your top 16 finalists at the Ohio qualifier for this year's World Championship. And he's going to look to show how much he's improved on the console and beat the king once and for all, and who apparently has a 7-Eleven drink today. But in the blue corner, he is the Maestro. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a spicy one, without question. He's telling us all about it. See, he's got this blue drink. Yeah, the blue drink, blue from 7-Eleven. So King popping off, Maestro finishing warm-ups. Y'all know the drill. When you're ready, let me know. Oh, that's why you were pointing that out. Okay, well. Hey, that's just where you were last time. You were the last one to play last time, so I didn't feel like doing all the work to move you over. So, all right, they're ready to go. I'm assuming it's 18 because neither of them indicated otherwise. So let's count them down. Game number 1 is coming up right now in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And King let us know the red side record is terrible. Pumpy, if you're here, we need some online facts here. We need a. Surely you have those numbers handy, right? Come on. That's what the stats team is for around here, right? Is that not what they're for? I don't know. But at any rate, they're up and running here. Game number 1. And again, very exciting day. You know, again, even ignoring the World Championship, we got a spicy matchup here to start out. As both players are nice and clean on the board with 2 Tetrises. And Willie B, yeah, most certainly can do 15. That's right, you haven't played on friendlies before. My goodness, I know you've showed up plenty of times, but yeah, it's 15 or 18 starts, or 15 through 18, technically speaking. But yeah, I think these guys both just kind of agreed 18 all the way. These guys are gearing up for the World Championship that is already underway. Level 9 note next box. 14 starts are allowed to, yep. But yeah, generally speaking, the rule of thumb is under 15, that's fine, but it'll be a best of 3 at that point. So Tetris for Maestro, meanwhile, he's at 99,000. King keeping up with him, actually going to take the lead at 118. So about a 1 Tetris difference. Same line count. King's got the lead. Maestro with a little tuck setup going here. And ooh, he's not going to get the spin. He is unfortunately going to miss that. And okay, we'll take the double. And meanwhile, King gets another Tetris over on the left side of your screen there. He's got a 2 Tetris lead now, but Maestro coming back. 128 to 145. King leads. Because it's too slow. Got King grooving here. My goodness, we got quite the show going here. King in a groove both physically and in the game, of course. He's at 215 through 48 lines, off to a really, really hot start here. He is feeling it right now. 238, 199 for Maestro. Both players looking really good right now. I think King saw the trash talk. Oh, there's the fist bump. Look at that. I think he saw the trash talk from Penguin Panic and looking to shut that down before it even starts. Oh, man. He's still got the 1 Tetris lead here. 266 to 247 through 62 lines. We are halfway through this one, at least on the 18 portion of the game. Over my dead Tetris board. Hey, that's okay. At least, you know, Penguin, if you're looking for trash talking content against Milo, you know, at least you weren't catfished by Martz. So 297 to 298. They're neck and neck here through 77 lines. And Tetris from Maestro, he'll take the lead, 321. King having to take a few burns, but it's still looking very, very good here. Though an unfortunate S piece will slow him down considerably. Let's see if he can get the pieces to burn down, though. My goodness. And, ooh, just leading into that J. Get that all the way left. And there's the long, but there's the Tetris. Simul Tetris, in fact. 348, 326 now. So now it is Maestro enjoying about a 1 Tetris lead, as we will go ahead and give him a refresh. Loser takes Martz to dinner. Oh my goodness. There's a lot on the line for that matchup later tonight, folks. Oh my god. So we're about 100 lines through now. King just getting there with that burn. He's at 338. Maestro at 393, starting to pull away a little bit. Attention for Maestro. He will now surpass the 400,000 marker. And another one. So now Maestro really getting into a groove here. And of course, he is someone who has been working on his console play in preparation for the World Championship that, again, is already underway. And yeah, you could see, definitely see the improvement here already. As he is now just about 15 lines away from the 19 transition. And is enjoying about a 100,000 point lead now, 467 to 367. But King with the clean board now, gonna knock down the Tetris to close the gap. So he's got a little bit of runway to try and catch up. Martz taking free food. That is true. Yeah, loser has to pay for Martz's dinner. Oh my god. Oh man, 492 to 436. Transitions incoming here. Just 5 lines to go for both. It's about a 60,000 point spread. And ooh, King with a rough Z piece there on the left. You can see he's not happy about that one. As Maestro gets there, 521, 459 for the King. And we are up and running here. So King just trying to open up that right side. Will do it. Maestro gonna do the same here with a nice burn there. Maestro gonna get a Tetris. King with a Tetris as well. After a misdrop though. Looks like he'll be able to resolve it here. And ooh, may actually go left well if he decides to go aggressive here. Let's see. He is behind in points, though. Nope, gonna make the safe play. Stick with the right. You know, it's not to go too crazy with it. As technically, Maestro could make a mistake. He's at 560. It's not that big of a lead here on the 19 speeds as the points do increase. So 504 to 563 is the score right now. Both are on level 21. Maestro now going to level 22. And the King just trying to open up that hole towards the right. He finally does so. And but misdrops a J. He's just shaking his head a bit at that. Okay, gonna get the triple, but he's got a rough board here. Okay, gonna get that square left. He's staying alive. Okay, needs to open up the hole. Needs a bar. Needs it now. He's gonna get it. Oh, baby, look at that. Okay, but not going to be able to do much else here. Takes a nice skim with the long bar flat, his signature move, but that'll be it. 523, his final score. And Maestro at 586. It's going to get it done. We'll take game number 1. Wow, great start. So Maestro now with a 1-0 lead. All right, King is ready to go. And once we got the ready from Maestro, we will continue. He's got some things to say, but ready is one of those things. So there we go. He's ready to go. Game number 2 is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. As they're underway, game number 2. Maestro just able to get the deeper run going on the 19 speed and able to take the win. But King putting on a really good show there in game 1. Able to keep with him. Stay under 100,000. Maestro, of course, a very, very strong player here. But King showing up to play. So that is what we like to see. Of course, now we've got Milo thinking about throwing here. Oh my goodness. This is how this is developed. My goodness, it's incredible how far this story has come in the last couple of weeks. Oh man! All right, quick score check. We are underway here. 15 lines through. There's a Tetris for Maestro. He'll get a 78,000. King at 31. Just not really getting pieces when he needs them. But there we go. Finally a long bar and a Tetris. And now finds himself behind by about 50,000 points here. About 2 Tetrises. Oh my god. How did you mean? Oh my god. Oh, all right. 108 for the King. 125 for Maestro. Oh my god. So again, both players relatively clean. King building on row 2 here, but not really getting great pieces to do it, and is going to have to just start burning away. But those may just begin here. We still got 4 spots open to the queue. If you want to find somebody, find an opponent, and get on in there, go ahead and, well, you don't have to let me know. Just go ahead and do it. So we've got plenty of room. And we got policy changes here. Got Storm and Norman here. Welcome in. As we are now about 50 lines to this game number 2. 123 for the King, who's been kind of suffering a little bit, doing a lot of burning. And looks like he will continue to build on row 2 here. And we'll get a Tetris to go to 147. But he finds himself back by about 100,000 here. Maestro at 242, just playing crystal clean here. And Tetris from Maestro, 267 now. and a Tetris for King. So yeah, both players nice and clean, both on row 1. Right on the bottom, though. As soon as I say that, though, Maestro running into some complications here. Let's see if he can get out of this. He should be okay. He's not that high up yet. Okay, he's got the long bar all the way left. And there we go. Or we're all the way left, all the way right, excuse me. But in either case, getting pieces left and right, whatever direction, doesn't matter. He's getting them there. And it's going to open up the well. Tetris ready now is Maestro. So King has closed the gap just a little bit by about a Tetris in the meantime. Though Maestro taking that lead right back. So 207 to 324 through the 80 line marker here. Again, King just having a suffer game here. And Maestro just, well, having a decent one. So. And Stormy Norman letting us know grad school is kicking his rear right now. My goodness. How dare you skip friendlies for school? How for actual, you know, real responsibilities? Imagine. By the way, when you go on that storm chase with Grand Designs, by the way, like is there gonna be like a term? Is there gonna be a term project? You have to take Grand Designs with you on that. It's gotta happen. You know, we need the Grand Designs commentary on that. That's what the world needs. What the world also needs is a score check, as we are 100 lines through. King is at 241, Maestro at 377. He'll add a touch to surpass the 400,000 marker. As transition is soon approaching, about 30 lines to go. Maestro looking for a Z or a T. Will get the Z. Ooh, but misses the spin. Now Maestro setting up a, ooh, looks like he's got a center well going. A gnarly look at center well there towards the right side. Oh, column 7 action. Oh, and the long bar comes a piece too late. No dice on that. He opens it up again, though. There's the long bar. There's the dirty Tetris for Maestro. And just in the nick of time, too, he's got 10 lines to go till transition. Leads by about 100,000, 433 to 334. Though King is behind by about 5 lines. And he'll add a touch to go to 359 now. So King does have his work cut out for him here as we approach this 19 speed. He's got to hope that Maestro will make a mistake or just go on an absolute, or he himself just go on an absolute tear on the 19 speed. So here we go. He's going to get there at 407. So he has actually considerably closed the gap already. Maestro at 463 at the transition. So here we go. Another transition here in game number 2. They are going the distance already. So both players now on the level 20. Still about a 60,000 point spread. So again, King was able to close the gap on account of Maestro building for that center well. And, you know, again, he got it, but definitely cost him some pace. And speaking of costing pace, he is in another dig right now. So this is King's chance to catch up, but King not getting great pieces either. And, ooh, not going to get the long bar left. That might be it. That is probably it. Yeah, that long bar on the right will do it. 445 is the final score for the King. So Maestro at 512 will once again, with deeper 19 run, will get it done. 2-0 is the score now. GG. Feels des, man. Oh, I just saw that comment, Storm. Won't be able to hear this storm. Yep. And it's not even rolling. So King is ready to go. Just waiting on the ready from Maestro. And once we have that, we will continue on. And there it is. So game 3, this is a crucial one for the King. He needs this to stay alive. Maestro needing it to, well, not move on, but win in 3-2-1 Tetris. I say this like we're talking about a CTM tournament or something. My God. Probably because that's the last thing I commentated. So yeah, up next, What is next? Actually, I don't even know at this point. Penguin Panic versus Willie B is up next. You guys know the drill. Well, Penguin knows the drill. Yeah, now would be a good time to go live in case this is the last game of the set. Because it will be if Maestro is able to take it. You know, get all warmed up, all that good stuff. And oh man, that is looking like it may happen sooner than later. King in a bit of trouble here. Oh, rough long bar placement there from the King. But he's got himself a dependency out in the middle there. There we go. Gonna fill it in with the long bar. Okay, so we could be okay here. Oh, but that J piece horribly timed. And oh, Maestro's gonna top out. Oh my god, I look away from his board for 1 second and he's done at 7,600. So the King actually having a rough game himself is gonna be good at 14,000. All right, wow. I didn't even see what happened. Oh, I look over and he's stopping out. Like, oh my god. Yeah, there we go. There's the trash talk from the King. Look at that. Hey, you know he must be screaming his head off right now. Oh, man. So GG's all around. We got a ready from the King, and do we have a ready from Maestro, or did I... didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to count him down. Game number 4. The pivotal one, as they say, in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So once again, yeah, the guys who are next, Willie and Penguin Panic. Again, now is a good time to go live in case, because again, this still could, it is still game point. Could potentially be the last game. So just make sure you're warmed up, ready to go, so we can keep things moving along. Because there are some quals I would like to watch later tonight, so. Yeah. Got the coach coming in tonight for one last dance. Oh man, hold on. King. Oh my god. Oh no, not like this. Oh man, rough ending there. 1911. How dare you have those last 3 digits in your score there? But there you go, 1911, the final score for the King. And Maestro at 69,000. Hey now is gonna be good. Say game 4 is no more. So there you go. Your winner of this one, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary pals, is the Maestro. He gets it done. 3 games to 1. Big celebration there on his side. Look at that. So congratulations to you. Thank you both for coming on. Rough go there for the King, but we'll see him back later, because I believe he's got another one in the queue. So up next, you know it, Penguin Panic versus Willie B. So we will be right back.
Visitors must comply with 12B ordinances. Failure to comply will result in immediate apprehension and containment. Your visitation membership is now activated and expires in 72 hours.
All right, so everyone just bear with us for just a quick moment. We're having a couple minor technical difficulties here. Just having Willie lower the bit rate a little bit because for some reason my OBS is just not wanting to work with it. So you know, and I have the stream pulled up elsewhere and it looks okay, although a bit laggy, which is fine. But yeah, you know, bit rate for Tetris can be pretty low. Like, as in by pretty low, I mean very low. So yeah, just bear with us. We'll be ready to go with this one in just a minute. All right, so while we were waiting for Willie B to come back online, I think he's just restarting stream. He was having a little bit of technical issue there. While we're waiting, just so everyone knows, there are still 2 spots open in that queue. So if anyone is just getting here, I'd like to welcome in all of you. So Ian Keith, Louis Scooey coming on in. And yeah, I guess 2 more spots open for later on tonight. But right now, it looks like Willie is back. So, Charlie, if you could do the honors for me, will you? So, introductions, please. In the red corner, he is one of our staples here on the Monday night edition of Tetris Friendlies. And he has faced a number of players and is going to look to bring the fiery fist of pain here in this matchup tonight, as he takes on a newcomer, looking to welcome him in style to the world of Tetris. He is Penguin Panic. And his opponent over in the blue corner, like I said, a newcomer to the world of classic Tetris, and he is, more importantly, he is making his Tetris Friendlies debut tonight, and he's gonna look to show Penguin what he's got. He is Willie B. So there he is, everybody. Everything is working now. Got it all up and running. Yeah, peace signs everywhere. A little celebration. We love that. All right. So since Willie is new, of course, I will briefly explain how this all works. 15 through 18 starts are allowed here in this best of 5. You are welcome to choose a lower speed than that, but if you do, please do so in the first game, so that way we can just make it a best of 3, because no one's got time for a best of 5 in a level 9 start. So yeah, but otherwise, I don't care how the level is chosen. You guys can work it out amongst yourselves. But once you guys are ready, I just need the readies in the chat, and then whatever level you guys have chosen. So once that is all decided, let me know. All right, they've agreed on level 15, and they are ready to go. So let's go ahead and count them down for this game number 1. It is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, and we are underway. We'll be wiping off a little bit of sweat there. You know, first match. You know, we'll see how he does here. Looking pretty good so far. But Penguin Panic will get the first touches of the game. Of course, he started slightly earlier due to, you know, obviously some stream delay. Man, we got Noel here. My goodness, got lots of good people here. Like taking a break from the CTWC quals, you know. As Willie B gets his first Tetris here on Tetris Friendlies. Look at that. And again, with a very clean board. So I'd love to see it. Both players looking very clean right now. So Penguin Panic about 10 lines ahead, about 2 Tetrises ahead. 77,000 to 21. And yeah, no, just great start here on both sides. As we got another Simul Tetris here. And, you know, what I was going to say before the King interrupted me by topping out, you know, like I said, definitely would like to keep the show moving, because definitely there are some quals I would like to watch tonight. I know the icon, Ben Mullen, goes tonight. And, of course, the coach, Mr. Valor, will be doing his qualifier pretty much right after this. And, oh, a dirty Tetris for Willie. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Nicely done. Gonna get that well transfer. And he is now at 65,000. 116 for Penguin. Oh my goodness. And yeah, so the coach will go tonight as well. Of course, the last dance, as I am dubbing it, because he's done. He's done with Classic Tetris after this year's World Championship. So that one is one I'm most certainly looking forward to watching. So but yeah, no, both players looking good here. Although, ooh, Willie B. Willie. Oh, gonna get the log bar over. Okay, he's alive. But oh my goodness, that was looking really scary there with those misdrops. But he does need another long bar though. Or a J to skim, but long bar will work. He's gonna lower this down. Wow, that was looking really dicey for a minute there. So 111 to 179, though again, Willie is behind by about 10 lines or 8, 10-ish lines at any given moment here. Needs something for the left, gets to Z. Okay, it looks like he'll be okay. And maybe meant to flip that T the other way, but either way, he'll be safe for the most part. Well, he definitely used some nerves there. My goodness, that was really dicey. We've got Ian Kanetsu here. Welcome in. Yeah, 5 maxes for him in the 2-hour qualifying period. My goodness. and currently holds the second place spot. So congratulations, my guy. Like, seriously, GG's. I'm washed up, guys. Yeah, okay. 124 for Willie, 210 for Penguin Panic. Both players in a bit of a dig right now. Willie set up the way up high. Okay, gonna burn it down. The smart play there. Burn it away. He does not want to wait too long for that long bar. And didn't really know what to do with that that Z piece. May have just lost gas there though. But either way, he's staying alive. And he just needs a J piece to really help get out of this. Or a long bar, actually. Now it's going to be a long bar that he needs. He's set up on the left. Where's this long bar for Willie? Come on, give it to him. Oh, it comes too late, and he's done at 136. So Penguin Panic at 254 will be good, and we'll take game number 1. And Ian, of course, still claiming that he's washed up. Even after getting 5 max outs in 2 hours. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, Ian, you're literally in second place in the World Championship. I don't want to hear it. All right, and they have agreed to stick on level 15 here for this game number 2. But good start here on both sides. What a nub, second place. Yep. So Penguin's ready to go. Just need a ready in chat from Willie, and we will go ahead and continue. And also, if I didn't already mention it, just make sure to go when the chat says Tetris, not when I say Tetris, because I will be delayed. So once Willie is ready, we will continue. All right, there's the ready in chat. So let's go ahead and count him down. Game number 2. We're going to count him down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, so they are underway here. Game number 2. Some nice, clean builds to start out here. And it's nice, it's nice and slow pace. Just, just chilling out a bit here. Haven't got to the craziness yet. Just kind of taking it easy. Though Penguin Panic, of course, known to push down a bit on the 15 speed. He's a former community tournament champion here over in CTM. And, he wants to, show us, hey, I'm too good for this 15 nonsense. I'm trying to say it, like he's going easy or something, but Willie put up a good game, honestly. Oh, what a spin by Willie. The Z spin there. So he's kind of high up, but definitely not in any sort of danger just yet. So Willie just needing an L or a J. Gonna get the J. And, almost misdropped it, but got it where it needed to go. And now could just use long bar. Come on, game. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris. Little head nod there. He knows he was kind of getting high up there. There we go. Now he's going to take the safety double as well. Add another Tetris. So 49,000 for Willie through 22 lines. 18 lines. 61,000 for Penguin Panic. So about a 1 Tetris difference here. As we are getting started here on the little 15. So Penguin Panic with a nice clean board, adding a touch. Just go to 103. Willie B, though, couple rough placements there. Gonna take a nice skim there with the Z piece. Yeah, despite it being pretty early in his career, it definitely showing some promise already. Definitely making good skims, good moves overall. We'll take practice. That's how it be. But he's digging out. As our good friend Jeff would say, he is digging out. Oh, but missed the tuck on the tee. Oh, man, that might spell doom for him. Oh, wait, but gets the square over and the J. Oh, he is surviving here. He is staying alive. Getting that long bar all the way left. Needs the T all the way. Yes, he gets it. Oh my goodness. Some clutch survival here from Willie. Oh, but overshifts the Z. And yeah, that'll be it. 69,000 is final score. Hey now. That'll do it. 168 will be enough for Penguin Panic to take game number 2. Yeah, a great effort over there on Willie's side. Just, yeah, some, a couple rough misdrops, and that spelled doom there. So. So 2-0. Kind of a similar situation to the last set that we saw between Maestro and the King. It was a 2-0 difference. But anything can happen. We saw Maestro make a big mistake, on 18. Well, you guys saw it. I missed it, but, anything can happen here. This is a crucial game 3. They are ready to go. Looks like they're probably going to stick with level 15. Willie asking Penguin if he agrees with that plan. And he says no problem. So we will go ahead and get him started here. Game number 3 will be underway in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And coming up next, well, I do know who's coming up next this time. It'll be Kardec versus Martz, an age-old battle here on the Monday Night Fights. And I wish I had the all-time record between the two, because I know they've faced off a number of times here. So again, I wish this is why we need Pumpy here. We need someone who just has that handy. Like, I could go back into Friendly's history, but that'd take too much work right now. While I'm doing the show, that would take too much work. So so we are underway here. About 8 lines in for both. 38,000 to 21,000. Penguin with the lead. And Willie with a couple chasms going on towards the middle here. Eventually just, going to start plugging him in with whatever piece he gets. And that long bar unfortunately not burning anything. But it looks like he'll be okay. Getting some really nice pieces now to do some good down stacking. Meanwhile, Penguin not with the greatest supports either. He's got a couple of blockers of his well to deal with, but he got through it pretty quick, but now has a line dependency towards the left side. So again, kind of a rough start here on both sides. So Penguin does have the lead, 62 to 29. Oh yeah, Rory here. About to come in with the stats from the sounds of it. Have they only played once? What? Oh, I'm thinking of Martz and Penguin Panic, I think, probably. But Tetris for Willie. He'll go to 72,000. Let's see. And we got the follow from Xenophilius. Thank you so much. That is greatly appreciated. But 72,000 to 109. Penguin with the lead. And Willie actually has the cleaner board right now, as Penguin's going for these nasty center wells right now. Perhaps trolling a little bit. And Storm and Norma, how could you not already be following me, Storm and Norma? How dare you? But thank you. Oh, man. So Willie getting a little high up on that right side. Gonna get the long bar over. Ooh, just get willing that piece over to the right. No pun intended. And oh, man, Willie B. Oh, man, that did not open up the well like he thought it would. Oh, man, that was a nice clean board, but just a couple misdrops, and that was it. That was all she wrote. 94,000, the final score. So at 155, Penguin Panic is going to complete the sweep. Get the job done. Congratulations to you. All right, so there you go. That bell means it's over. And Penguin Panic has delivered on bringing the fiery fist of pain into this one. And he'll get it done 3-0. Thank you both for coming on, and thank you, Willie, for choosing to make your debut on this Walmart edition of Tetris Friendlies. So, yeah, that was a great match. So with that, it'll be Karnak versus Martz. So let's keep it moving here. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, this is our third matchup of the night. And that one I referred to as an age-old Monday Night Friendlies matchup, but apparently they've only played once. Y'all in the chat were right. They have only played once. And in the red corner was the winner of that matchup. And he is, of course, someone who's just getting better and better with every time I watch him play. Just really building on that consistency. He's made a couple appearances, and he's just gotten better with every time. He is the one, the only Karnak. And his opponent, the man that he defeated the one time these two players faced off. He is known in this world of classic Tetris as Mr. Friendlies himself, as he has shown up on every single episode of Tetris Friendlies ever aired. He is the French-Canadian Crusher, Martz. And tonight he reps the CTWC. Look at that. Yeah, there you go. He's letting you know And if he's playing, I gotta find out when his time slot is. I gotta watch it. So, all right. So level 18 is the call for the first game here, as Mart's always the first level selection. Oh, Mart's saying maybe a red E. And did I need to move a match around? Oh yeah, the Milo match is in. Okay, so what? 2-3, 2 and 3. Okay. There we go. There, that should look right. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. They're both ready to go. So let's go ahead and count them down for game number 1. This one is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, no, I could have sworn these guys had played multiple times by now, but no, just the one time. And again, Kartik was able to take it 3 games to 2. And all time here on Tetris Friendlies, he is, let's see, lost the first time he played. Well, he beat Mart, he beat Save Kaz. I think he's 2-2 all time. Something like that. Yeah, 2-2 all time. So Mars, I don't even want to try and predict. I don't even want to try and look up what the all-time record is, because that would take an eternity. But so both are on the board with the Tetris, both having to take a few burns. So both are at about 30,000. Kartik will get his second Tetris of the game now, and Mart's looking to do the same. There we go. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris from Arts. And oh, a dirty Tetris for Kartik as well. Wow, row 2 over in column 8. Nice move there to get the perfect well transfer towards the right. So there we go. They are neck and neck here for the first 25 lines. And of course, for those who may just be joining us here tonight, we've got one more spot left in this open queue tonight. One more is what I am willing to take. And of course, just a bit of an outlook of what we've got coming up after this one. We've got a double dose of Milo, the menace of Milwaukee. We're taking on Storm Norman and Penguin Panic. And then after that, you will see Maestro returning to the big stage, taking on Boxy. We're going to take another win. And then, of course, you'll see Xenophilius taking on Ian Keith, your host of the Wednesday Warriors ELO battles. So that'll be very, very exciting. And ooh, almost as exciting as Mart's getting out of this one. Let's see if he can do it. Okay, gets that S all the way left, but oh, not much more he can do. And that'll do it. 134, his final score. Kartik not too far ahead, but he did just enough at 137 to get the job done. Game number 1 goes to Kartik, and warm-up is done. All right, warm-up is done. Ready 18 is the call from Martz. And we got the readies from Kartik. So we will go ahead and count them down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Got the little head bob there. You can see just how much delay there is. And it's actually not that much, all things considered. So good to know. I have decent internet. But Martz will strike first here and is on the board with first Tetris. Kartik having to take 6-7 lines worth of burns so far, as pieces are just not cooperating with him, but we'll resolve that tuck setup on the right. And oh man, the SZ all is all that Kartik is getting right now. But he's got a row 2 set up. Will knock it down, and we'll go to 35,000. Mart's still with the lead at 70,000. So definitely a better start here for Mart's, though. Ooh, that square piece. Kind of awkward. Ended up just filling it in to try and take a double, but didn't get good pieces afterwards. Let's get that S all the way left. Very good dash control here on Martz's side right now. But, ooh, that long bar is rough. Oh, man, needs that all the way right. Oh, but the J goes too far over, and that'll be it. He can't believe it. At 77,000, that's his final score. Kartik, got yourself a chase down here. A small one, but a chase down nonetheless. You need to get to 78,000. 7-8 is what you need to take this one. This Tetris here will do it if he can get it, but guess what? That long bar ain't coming in time, so he's got to take quite a few burns here, but he can just line this out. It is line outable without question. So it just needs about just a few thousand more points. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris, and he'll do it right there. And we've got ourselves another 2-0 lead going into game 3. This has been a quick one here. He keeps saying, guess I better warm up faster. All right, ready 18, says Kartik. And Martz can only hope his warm-up is done now, as he needs it to be. And he is ready to go. So let's bring it home. Game number 3. Game point in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. TM. The TM is very important. So, Milo and Storminoran, get ready, because this could potentially be the last game of the set. You guys are next. So Tetris for Kartik. He will go to 22,000 here in the very beginning. And we'll see how Martz adjusts here. Again, he knows he's down 2-0. May opt to try and wait out Kartik. You know, definitely a common strategy that we see from a lot of players. And he's just having a rough start here so far. Just, you know, he's low on the board, so he's not really in danger, just hitting some really unfortunate pieces here to start out. Gonna get a nice triple to lower it down even more here. Just needs a couple more burns, and he will be open on that right side. And Kartik not doing much better, honestly. He's, at least as far as efficiency, he is not doing that much better. He's only about a Tetris ahead at the moment. He's also having to burn quite a bit. So 27,000 to 76,000 with that Tetris from Kartik. So all things considered, not that big of a difference. There's a simul Tetris there. So it's about a 2 Tetris lead here for Kartik through the first 25. And Martz starting to get into a rhythm here finally. So he needs it. And Marsh is flinging pieces way over on that left side. Like, get that out of my face. As he gets another touch to go to 75,000. So, yeah, both players beautifully clean now. Just trading these touches back and forth. Ooh, but Martz, as soon as I say that, had a misdrop of a Z. There's a couple rough placements there, but he is looking A-okay. Needs a long bar. Oh, yeah, he needs a long bar, though, for that left side. Gets it over. And, oh, man. Okay, Mart's going to fill in the dependency here. He could still get out of this. Long bar towards the left. Oh, gets the L all the way over. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if he can survive this now, though. He's way up high. Throws the controller. He knows that was absolutely brutal. And Kartik will complete the sweep. 3-0. Oh, man. Charlie, I know you're staring at. Oh my, you gotta ring it, man. Yeah, and Martz is gone. Wow, my goodness. And thanks for 100 bits as always, man. Wow, an unfortunate set there from Martz. But Kartik now 2-0 all time over Martz and 3-2 all time on Tetris Friendly. So congratulations to you, of course. And better luck to Martz next time, of course. But thank you both for coming on. All right. So up next, You know it. It'll be Milo versus Storm and Norman. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, everybody. This match here will mark the halfway mark of this edition of Tetris Friendlies, or rather the end of it will. We've got a couple players here who were at the Ohio qualifier and both gave some elite players a good run for their money. And now they will do battle against each other. So introductions, please. In the red corner, he is one of the players that were in the top 16 at that very event. And he is on console now, baby. Was always an emulator player, now on console. I have dubbed him the Menace of Milwaukee. He is the one, the only Milo. And his opponent in the blue corner, the biggest storm chaser you will ever meet here in the world of classic Tetris. And definitely owes a trip out storm chasing with our good old pal Grand Designs, and he's gonna look to storm, put the storm on against Milo tonight. He is the one and only Stormin' Norman, and he's dabbing. Come on, this is the year of our Lord 2021. Like this, as our good friend Ian Keith once said. Oh man! All right, so gentlemen, once you're ready to go, let me know. Y'all know the drill. As Milo is ready. And it looked like 18 all the way was the call. So Stormin' Norman just wraps up this last warm-up here. And again, while he's doing that, again... And there he is with the quote again. But while he is finishing up his warm-up here, again, we got one more spot open in that queue. If anyone wants it, it is up for grabs. But if not, that is fine too, of course. Because I get it. It is CTWC week. Obviously, that is the more popular event. That doesn't mean it's the better event, but it's the more popular event for sure, so... All right, he's ready to go. So let's go ahead and count him down. Game number 1 is coming your way in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. of course, you'll be able to catch these guys in action this week at the World Championship, of course. Milo, of course, qualifying this Thursday afternoon here on the East Coast. And Storm and Norman, I believe, on Sunday evening at some point. So, later this week, you'll get to see these two gentlemen again. Well, not going at it, but trying to qualify for the big stage here. So touches for Milo. He will strike first here. And Storm and Norman getting two to counter that. So, there you go. And looks like Milo passed up on a touches. You saw the look on his face. He did not mean to do that. That was not an intentional move there. He pulled a burb and couldn't count to 4. So that's what happened. And now Miss dropped the S piece there. He's getting a little high up here, but looks like he'll be okay. And yeah, we'll get some nice pieces to burn this down. There we go. Milo now opening up that right side, and guess what? No longbar coming yet. So, it finally shows up, but a piece too late. Classic is what I like to call that. So he's hanging back at 46,230 lines, having a suffer game here. Meanwhile, Storm and Norman well over 100,000 points ahead here, 186 through 37. But there's the Tetris for the Menace. There you go. So he's back on the board here, but still back 100,000. So he's definitely going to want to pick up the pace to try and catch up. But of course, we all know Milo is just warming up for his next match that has some more serious implications that we'll get into when we get there. But he's down by quite a ways right now. And of course, we saw at the Ohio qualifier, he gave our good friend Huffaluffagus a good run for his money. Definitely made him earn his victory at that event. Did everything he could. And now is going to have to try and repeat here because he is way behind right now. He's at 106. Storm Norman at 281. So almost a 200,000 point spread at this point. My goodness. So Storm and Norman putting on a show here. Just playing nice and clean. Oh, and Milo's going to hang the S. That'll do it. Warm up is done. So Storm and Norman, you are good at 350. And of course, Storm and Norman was on serious max out base there. It's like, nope, too bad. You don't get to max. I'm just going to top out. Too bad. Oh, man. So Milo's ready to go for game number 2. And once Storm and Norman is ready to go, we will go ahead and get it started here. And there it is. There's the ready. So let's count them down. Game 2. There's a big one here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Of course, no backgammon table from Storm and Norman today. Just a normal card table looking thing, so. But who knows? That might be the key here because he's playing really well with it right now, so. He'll get his first touches of the game there. Milo has already got his as well. Milo with a much cleaner start here. And there's another touches for Milo. There we go. He is nice and clean here on both sides. So both are tied up at about 70,000 points here through the first 15-ish lines. And of course, just a little history here. Storm and Norman, I had to look it up because I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen him play on Tetris Friendlies. Well, it turns out he has. It was once back in March, way back in March of 2021. He made his debut up against, you guessed it, Martz. Who else? Right? So he took him down 3-2. So obviously, definitely a much different time there. Storm and Norman's got himself the max out nowadays. Like, it's crazy. Maybe he had it back then too. I don't actually remember, but still, it was 3-2. He was able to take it, and he's definitely going to look to go 2-0 all time on friendlies tonight. And Milo, meanwhile, he's trying to get into a good groove here. Not having as rough of a game as last time. He's at 105. Rough board, but not so rough of a score. And Storm and Norman, with that Tetris, will go to 189. So now it's starting to pull away once again here. And it almost looks like Milo may be practicing, having his hands up a little higher than normal as he, maybe, because in CTWC, you got to have those hands showing, Here we don't care because it's friendlies and, well, no one cares, but, so maybe perhaps practicing that grip, too, of that controller, which you don't say a lot about DAS players, but. At any rate, he's at 137. Storm and Norman at 239. So about 100,000 point spread here. Definitely a much more manageable game as it really got out of hand for Milo last game. 2 Tetrises for Stormin, 1 for Milo. So Stormin will expand his lead. But Milo in a groove now. He's getting another one. And we'll go to 184. 309 for Storm and Norman. Another Tetris for him. We'll go to 331. So they're just trading them back and forth right now. No real lead changes going on at the moment. Both just very nice clean boards. Just textbook Tetris, if you will. And, oh, whoops. That is the wrong window. Did not mean to minimize that. And, of course, Storm and Norman actually pushing down here. You notice he is pushing down a little bit, which not something you see a whole lot from Hyper Tappers, but he's pushing down. That has caused him to be several lines ahead, about 8 to 10 lines ahead at any given moment. So that is going to account for some of his lead here. He's at 426, Milo at 299, make that 322. So about 100,000 point spread, but again, about an 8-line difference right now between the two. So lead, assuming both players can stay efficient, is not quite as big as it would appear. Assuming they can just stay efficient, go all the way to the kill screen. Milo does have some runway to catch up a little bit, but is going to need a long bar here to fill in the dependency. We'll get it. And there we go. Another simul Tetris there. Milo at 369. Hey now, 477 for Storm and Norman. As we are now at the 100-line marker here, about 30 lines to go until we see that speed increase on the level 19. And, ooh, Milo with a slight misdrop, though, of the T. He meant to tuck that, didn't get it. Went way too early. Storm and Norman just continues to play clean here. Taking a nice safety triple. Oh, but missed the L spin. So both players going to be digging for a minute. Of course, Milo with more runway to the transition, so has time to make it happen, but Storm and Norman going to want to get out of this quick because he's got 10 lines to go. Got a nice lead, but not a lot of time to survive this. Less than 10 lines. Okay, a nice burns here. And, oh, he's not going to set up for it. That would have been really aggressive. He would have got it because the long bar showed up, but he'll transition at 525 in a much safer position here. Milo with some time to try and close that gap. 525 was the transition score for Storm and Norman. So Milo getting cleaned up here. He's at 436. And again, he knows he's got to keep this low because he knows he's got more runway and he knows he's got a lot of clawing back to do here. So he'll get a Tetris here. 2 lines to go. And we'll see him burn into it, but getting some rough pieces to do even that. And and Storm and Norman, meanwhile, level 20, he's done at 544. I didn't see what happened, but all of a sudden he fell apart. So Milo, you have a chase down on your hands here. 545 is what you need here. 545 and a dirty triple will help a lot. So 545 is the target. You can afford to play this a bit safe. Just bring it down. And that is exactly what we're seeing him do here. He's going to show us how he managed to give Huff a run for his money, because my goodness. Just staying alive, doing what he can. Again, he needs 545. He's at 492, so about 50,000 more points here. Give or take a few thousand. And ooh, don't think he meant to put that L there. I think he meant to put that one more over. But either way, getting hongbarred there will help him get out of that situation. All right, and he has now surpassed 500,000, so 45,000 to go. As he continues his chase down, just kind of going the doubles and triples approach here. And gonna take another double there with the square. Again, doesn't really want to go for singles because he does want to get it done, but doesn't want to go too aggressive either. And that's what we're seeing here right now. So 512, the good old middle-aged white guy strats, if you will. But okay. He decided to take the triple. It looked like maybe he was building for it, but didn't get the PCs he wanted, so decided to just continue burning. But the middle-aged white guy strats, if you will. And, ooh. Oh, rough misdrops here for Milo. Oh, my goodness. I don't think you can get anything over that. Not with Das. And no way, no how. That chase down. No dice on that one. 521 is final score. And Storm and Norman will get lucky there, get a second victory. So GG's, and oh my goodness, 6-4. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Puppy Heart, our stats guy. Thank you so much. That is much appreciated. And is that my dog? Oh my goodness. All right, once you guys are ready, I'm gonna go ahead and count you down, and then I'll be back in like 2 seconds after that. So. All right, they're ready to go, so let's count them down. Game 3 is another crucial one here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And I will be back in 2 seconds. Please do not early top out. Thank you. Okay, I have returned. My apologies about that. Thank you for listening to my request and not topping out. So, and again, seriously, thank you again, 6-4. Oh, what a dirty Tetris from Storm and Norman. Oh my word. 54,000, 51,000 there, neck and neck here. Oh man. But yeah, seriously, that is so greatly appreciated. He is, of course, giving gift subs to Classic Tetris for all of his restreamers, and Bumpy Art, well, of course, already had one, so give him one elsewhere. So yeah, there you go. Enjoy your Burb cringe emote, your Pog Burb emote. That's all I had. So so quick score check here. We're about 30 lines through. 104 to 110. Stormin with the lead. And is actually a couple lines ahead, too. So Milo will take the lead there with that Tetris go to 128. Now Storm and Norman looks like he is building for a left well here, but not really getting the pieces to do it. Has to build up a little higher, commit some burns. And yeah, he's not set up for the Tetris, so it looks like he's just going to start burning it down. There we go. The J piece will help there. And there we go. Ooh, actually could still set up now if he wants to. And it looks like he does. Oh, he does. He's set up now. Waiting on the long bar. And Lungberg Gage, there's the Tetris. The 186 for him down the left. And he's set up for another one here. And Milo is building a row too. So lots of unconventional Tetrises going on right now. But Storm and Norman looking to try and transfer the well back over to the right. Gets a long bar to fill in the dependency on the left, but still a long bar dependency. Needs another one, but doesn't get it in time, but we'll get a Tetris instead. So 234 to 150 is the score right now. Stormin with the lead. Tetris for Milo. And yeah, well, these guys are continuing on. Up next, Milo will stay on the big stage. The Menace will stay and face Penguin Panic. And that one has some implications. So that one will be a fun one to watch as Storm and Norman is aggressively going for that left well here right now. Despite of the 100,000 point lead, we'll get another one and another. Oh, man. And showing no signs of transferring it back to the right just yet. Because he can just tap, tap, tap away. Wants to flex on all of us here. Like, hey guys, look how fast I can tap. See, look at that. I just got that all the way over and got a Tetris. So 349 to 248, enjoying about a 100,000 point lead. But again, as we saw in the last game, no lead is safe here. Because Milo absolutely could have chased that one down. It was really unfortunate that he didn't there, but he absolutely could have done it. Although he is in a bit of trouble here. Needs to take a burn, does so with the square, and he is, oh man, that is no bueno on both sides here. Neither player with a good board there, and Milo not happy about that one. He's done at 251. So Storm and Norman at 378, make that 401. Will complete the sweep and take the game of the match. GG to you. And Charlie, ring that bell. Let everyone know it's over. So there you go. So feel free to play it out if you want, but we're still on the 18th. We're not going to watch. We'll go ahead and swing it on over to the winner's scene. And there's your winner, Storm and Norman, Draco, Nick, whatever you want to call him. But his Twitch is Storm and Norman, so that's what we're calling him. GG's to you. Congratulations. Thank you for coming on. Hello to your friend in the background. And there you go. Congratulations. Thank you both for coming on. All right, everybody. Up next, Milo staying up on the big stage where he'll be facing Penguin Panic. Don't go anywhere. And of course, I think we still got one more spot in the queue, right? Yeah, we still got one more in the queue. If anyone else wants to play, let me know. Or just send the challenge or whatever. We'll get you in there. GG. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binary pals, it is getting very, very tense in here. And no giant intro here. These guys have both played already, but I'll do a quick one here. On the left-hand side, the Menace of Milwaukee looking to try and reclaim his status as an actual menace here. Lost a tough one here just moments ago, but he's going to look to win it again. He is not Milo, but Milo. And on the right-hand side, his opponent brought the fiery fist of pain up against a newcomer tonight. The fiery background and all. Taking him down in a sweep. And is going to look to go undefeated in tonight's edition of Tetris Friendlies. He is Penguin Panic. Alrighty. And Boxy letting them both know, please play good, because his set is up next and he needs some time. So, alright. So this match has some implications here, which we'll talk about in a minute once they get going here. 18 all the way is the call from Milo. He's ready to go. I don't know if Penguin had agreed to that. But he's ready to go. So I'm assuming that 18 all the way is cool. So we'll go ahead and got him down for game number 1 right now. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, everybody. This one has some serious implications, of course. All because I decided to poke a little fun at Milo earlier, And this match now has some very, very real implications. The loser of this matchup has to take Martz out for dinner on a blind date. Of course, it's originated from the fact that, a whole running joke that, that he catfished Milo, right? Milo had a date after a match with Martz, and it just, it led to some lore here. And now it's getting real. Penguin Panic started talking some trash. He's talking the talk. He's got to walk the walk now, as he does not want to have to foot the bill for dinner with Martz. No, sir. So very, very important implications here for this one. And of course, they got to keep it going for as long as they can. They got to go the distance here because Boxy needs some time to warm up and get ready to go. So he has politely requested that they play good. So yes, of course, as he is, so astutely pointed out, most high stakes match in classic Tetris history. Absolutely. I could not agree more. So high stakes, in fact, that Penguin Panic is already off to a really hot, fiery start here. He's at 144. Milo at 48,000, so back by about 100,000 points already. He's having a rough start here to the first 32. He's going to take some nice burns here. Yep, get that long bar all the way left. Yep, make some nice burns here. Just, fortunately, getting off some slow starts, but Penguin Panic with a bit of a rough board here, so this is a good opportunity for Milo to try and catch up, try and close the gap. Tetris for Milo will go to 80,000, so has brought it to within 100. But now could really use a square. The J will work. He'll be Tetris ready. He'll knock another one down. He is in it to win it now. He's now at 104. 180 for Penguin. Penguin is still in Dig City right now. Trying to find his proof of vaccination so that he can return home. And he seems to have found it, and he's on his way to the airport now. Making all... Oh, took a wrong turn in Albuquerque there. Misdropping the J piece. So there we go. Some relatively clean boards now on both sides. Still about a 60,000 point spread right now. Penguin with the lead, but Milo has done a good amount to try and close the gap. We'll fill in the line dependency there, and now is Tetris ready, just waiting for the bar. And Milo, Penguin Panic getting a dirty row to Tetris. He'll go to 218. Oh, but Milo, ooh, a really aggressive move with the J, but it pays off. Oh, let's go, he says. He is amped up about that one. 162 to 221. Milo with the cleaner board and is storming right back into this one. Bringing misery back to the streets of Milwaukee here. As he knocks down another Tetris, going to 209. Oh, he is right there now. One Tetris difference between the two players. And he's going for that tuck setup. We'll get it. Meanwhile, Penguin Panic still in Digtropolis. Just about out of it here. But getting some unfortunate pieces to keep it going for him. And that square burst, man. 3-0 burst. Oh, my goodness. So he is still going to be digging for a hot minute here. Milo not having much luck here either in taking the lead. So Milo almost cleaned out. So both players just digging away right now as we are approaching the 100-line marker here. Kind of some rough starts here for both sides. Oh, and another miss drop from Penguin Panic. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Penguin Panic getting higher and higher up here. Cannot get the long bar over to the right. And he's done at 241. And Milo, the Menace of Milwaukee, at 247. We'll get it done. And we'll go up 1-0. Fastest way to get a tape for two, says Milo. As we get set for game number 2, as they are ready to go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Well, very closely contested game number 1 there. I mean, it started like it was looking like it was going to turn into a blowout, but Milo just took full advantage of the dig situation on Penguin's side and was able to start catching up and eventually took the lead right as he topped out. So that allowed him to take game number 1 here. Again, a very, very high stakes matchup right now. But of course, he's now in a bit of a dig to start out. And that's just kind of the thing, you know, sometimes you're just getting those early digs, you know, one of those nights seems to be the case for him. But he's cleaned out of it. Both players are working on making that happen. There we go. Both players nice and clean now. 55,000 for Milo, 50 for Penguin. Both are about 15, 20 lines in. Milo actually ahead in lines now. And Penguin will take the lead with the Tetris. And now with a similar line count, Penguin does have the 1 Tetris lead. Yeah, I just noticed, you can see Milo's actually wearing a glove on his left hand too. Almost taking after Buko in a way there, you know. Perhaps like myself, pushes down very hard on the D-pad. You know, hey, worked for him in game 1, so see how it goes here. 168 for Penguin, 113 for Milo through about 40 lines on both sides. Penguin Panic taking a nice skim there with a T, followed by a burn with the Z. And it looks like maybe he thought he was Tetris ready, but brought the long bar back just in time. Now gets the Tetris go to 193, 139 for Milo, both at 136, both at 46 lines. If I could speak, oh my goodness, that would be awesome. As a commentator, that is super helpful to be able to speak correctly, preferably in the English language for this sport of classic Tetris, but it's not necessarily a requirement. So Tetris for Penguin, he's at 240, off to a really hot start here. And Tetris for Milo, so about 3 Tetrises behind here. About a 60,000 point difference. Maybe a little less than that, but around 60,000, that's all that really matters. And of course, again, very high stakes here. These guys do. Oh man, Penguin Panic feeling the pressure of this high stakes matchup. He's done at 288, but Milo tops out as well. He didn't know. He had no idea. And he's about to find out that they just both simul topped out. And then Milo probably could have chased him down and he had got out of it. But that'll do it. We are 1-1. The stream delay is laying the table. Again, neither one of these two wants to foot the bill for a date with Martz. No way. So they're just going back and forth already. They are ready to go for this game 3. It's crucial, as the king would say, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, Texas, look at that. There you go. You hear that? It's a Texas game. All right, it better be a good one. All right, better make this good, guys. Come on. And hi, Hub. Welcome in. Is queue open? Yes, it sure is. I've got one more spot available here. So if you're interested in being the main event, that goes for anyone who may have just got here or otherwise. One more spot is open. So if you're interested in being the last matchup of the night, definitely feel free to take that spot because it is open. It's up for grabs. However you want to say it. Whatever way will make it clear that is open. All right, so quick score check here. Both players are about 72,000 points into this one. About 20 lines. And oh, there we go. We got our final matchup here for the night. So I will go ahead and close the queue now. There we go. All right. But both are neck and neck. 20 lines, 95,000 apiece. Milo ahead by a single. And they're just going back and forth. That was a simul Tetris there. Oh man, this is already getting spicy here. Yeah, welcome in, Billy Mack. And yeah, no, it's fine. I told everyone early tonight that it was fine to take 2. I told them it was fine. Yeah. Just because I knew it would take I knew it would be a lighter queue tonight with qualifying going on. Don't worry. I told them it was fine. I told them it was fine. So simul Tetris here. Milo actually with a nice lead here, up to a really hot start here. 216 through 46 lines, 151 for Penguin through 41. Definitely on PB pace. I believe his PB is around 800 and some change. Something like that. So definitely on pace to make that happen. If he can keep playing on the 19 speed as well. He will add another Tetris there, go to 243. Penguin at 199. Now has surpassed the 200,000 mark and will add a Tetris. So down by just 1, 222 to 243. And Milo going for an aggressive delayed burn setup there. And yeah, not paying off so far. Gonna have to take a few more burns to resolve it now. And could have been Tetris ready there if he had put the T all the way right, but he's making it work. Doing what he can, keeping it clean. And the Long Brigade, fifth pup, there's the Tetris. 272 to 270 through 67 lines. Oh, man. None of these people want to pay for Martz's dinner. They're showing it here. But Milo, oh no, Milo topping out. He can't believe it. Couple misdrops up high, and that spelled doom. So 276, the final score for Penguin Panic. That was all he needed to go up 2-1. What's your restaurant of choice? Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, they are ready to go for game 4. Let's count them down. It's a pivotal one in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Billy Mack, to fill you in on the stakes here, there's a lot of lore that leads up to it, but basically the TLDR is that loser has to pay for a date with Martz. Has to take Martz to dinner and pay for it. There's a lot of lore that led to this point, but like the time that Martz and Milo played a couple weeks back, and you know, and Milo had a date right afterwards, so we joked that Martz catfished him. So that somehow led to this, but here we are. It's a very, very high stakes game 4 here. Again, Milo needs this to stay alive, keep his wallet intact. And Penguin Panic. And Penguin Panic needing this. Take the set. Save his own wallet. And yeah, no Elo on the line here. Yep. Just friendlies, just for fun. No Elo. None of that nonsense here. The reason we don't take CTL matches, CTM, any of that most of the time here, so we don't do any of that nonsense. You know, we don't do that here, right? But speaking of what we don't do here, we don't make dirty boards, but Milo, the Menace, doing it anyway. He is having a rough game here. As all the log bar shows up a piece too late. He's having a really rough go of it tonight, but he is being resilient, doing the best he can, as he gets a dirty Tetris, go to 54,000. I said normally. I don't want to hear it. I said usually. I did once and then never again. He'll get that long bar all the way left. Okay, he's going to be alive here. There's the Tetris. He's down by a lot, though. 80,000 to 132, but Penguin digging as well. So, oh, Penguin Panic tops out. He hangs a J on the left. And he's done at 132. So Milo, this is it. You got to chase down here. Protect your wallet. Need to get to 133. There's a Tetris. One more and some change should do it. Maybe not even change, but 133 is the score he needs. He needs 20,000 more. Yeah, so one should do it. He is nice and clean now. So Milo, unfortunately, getting some S pieces that are kind of nasty right now, but he's got plenty of time to chase this down. So not really a problem. It's not going to be a problem. So just under 15,000 more points. So now under 10,000 more, so he needs 133. He's at 124 right now. This is a rough looking board here. Oh man, okay, nope, he's not gonna set that up. That would have been really aggressive. But he's, oh man, he's still kind of in a dangerous spot here. Oh my goodness. Needs just a couple thousand more points. And, oh no, he's not gonna get it. He is not going to get it. 128 is his final score. And Penguin Panic, at the skin of his teeth, says Game 4 is no more. Wow, in an unbelievable turn of events. That is the second missed chase down of his tonight. Oh my word. That is so unfortunate. But Penguin Panic clearing the streets of Milwaukee once for all. Taking him down 3 games to 1. Congratulations to you. You are 2-0 on the night. And that is where you will finish. You feeling McDonald's. Oh man, but thank you both for coming on. Wow, that was fun to call just because of just because of the stakes. That was really fun. That was entertaining. But up next, you're gonna get it right here. Boxy versus Maestro. And after that, we got just a couple more to go already. It's going fairly quick, actually. So, yeah. Let's keep moving here. We got a few more to go. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. We got just a few more to go here. We are starting to round out this episode of Touches Friendlies. So let's get these introductions going, please. In the red corner, he is one of our hosts here on Touches Friendlies, one of our ELO battle hosts, as well as potentially returning at some point for season 2, the Who Wants to Be a Max Outer game show. And he is one of our real life in-game max outers nowadays. Looking to show us all how it's done. He is Boxy. And in the blue corner, his opponent, the man who earlier tonight took down the king in pretty good fashion here, is looking to get more reps in for this year's CTWC. He is the one and only musician, Maestro. Well, I guess he's not the one and only musician, but he's, in this world he is. In this world, he is the musician. So there you go. There you go. Gotta, we'll fix it in post. It's okay. That was kind of, I kind of botched that. It's okay. So, once you two are ready to go, definitely let me know. But definitely no hurry either, because, I mean, we are ahead. We're ahead of schedule here, so it's okay. All right, and the Maestro ready to go. And he definitely wants to get these sets in. You know, definitely allowed, you know, multiple matches for a reason. Because, you know, again, a lot of these guys getting ready for the World Championship or getting used to console or both. You know, there's a lot of people, you know, moved over from emulator just to be able to play in CTWC. You know, and Maestro, of course, one of those players and has improved a lot. He's improved quite a bit. You know, I know he had kind of a rough go, you know, against yours truly at the Ohio qualifier. Definitely would like to rematch him one of these days because he had a rough go, honestly. So I think he could probably beat me now. So he could probably beat me now. No, correction. He definitely could beat me now. Pointing at something. I don't know if it's something on his scene. Let us see. Hold on. No, but he did get a 19 PB from the looks of it. That PB score in the middle there. I have the whole thing pulled up. It's a 19 PB and 676. So actually, yeah, we got a similar 19 PB. Nice. Of course, lots of great action left to come tonight. As we take a look at our queue here, as Boxy wraps up his warm-up here. We've got Xenophilius and Ian Keith coming up after this one is done. So probably in about half hour or so. And then after that, Boxy will be coming back to the big stage. And he'll be taking on Hybe Hub, who I believe is making his debut here on Friendlies. But at any rate, these two gentlemen up here are ready to go. So let's go ahead. We will count them down for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And Xenophilius has let us know he'll be rolling. With the gangsters right now. So isn't doing it consistently though. So we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. But I think it'll be a fun matchup regardless. Okay, they are underway here. Boxy with a hole towards the middle of the stack here. They'll get a Tetris here. Kick us off. Maestro's got 2 now. So about a 1 Tetris difference here through the first 10 lines. Very, very, very early days. Yeah, but of course, after friendlies, we will go ahead and watch the other inferior Tetris event going on. You know, the World Championship. Definitely, I would consider that to be the inferior event happening tonight. So we will go ahead and, you know, of course, we will check out all that after this shebang is said and done. Again, lots of great folks qualifying tonight. Of course, the Icon, the coach. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So 81,000 here for Boxy, 161 for Maestro. Both are about 30 lines in. And Ian Keith has let us know he will not be rolling. As expected, he will not be rolling. Will not even be rolling. So Tetris down the left for Boxy. As he is gonna go ahead and stick with it. Fortunately, burns just as the long bar shows up. So not able to use it for a Tetris. Now we'll be able to use this one for a score. There we go, 135 to 189. Maestro still with the lead, but Maestro with a nasty looking board here. See what he can do with it. Gonna go ahead and fill in that dependency, but that right side looking very vulnerable here. I don't think there's much he can do. Nothing he can do. No way, no how. He is done at 191. So there you go. Boxy, there's your target. 192 is what you need. 192. There you go. Got a chase down on our hands. And Zeno letting us know he's got D&D, so he's not able to play this match. You know what? To hell with it. If someone wants to step in, if no one else wants to step in, I'll do it, because I want there to be a match of some sort. But but at any rate, chase down still happening here. 176. He needs 192. He's just lining it out. Middle-aged white guy stratting it. And looks like he will go ahead and build on row 2 now. And there's the Tetris, and he'll do it right there. 204. His final score, because that is all he needs. 1-0. There you go. Yeah, so if someone wants to fight Ian Keith, please let me know. Because, yeah, definitely would hate to see him not get a match in. Because that is kind of a bro moment. Meanwhile, Maestro's ready for game 2. Just need a ready in the chat from Boxy. And then we will continue this one. But, I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just play him. Screw it. I mean, it'll go terribly, but for me anyway. But all right, Boxy's ready to go. So let's count him down for game number 2. That one's coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So don't worry, Ian. You will still get a match tonight, regardless of what happens. You will still get a match. Almost should get like a text thing, like a PSA, like Ian Keith is looking for a match. You know, I should figure something out like that for the scene, you know, like if I can just, you know, when I see people are looking for a fight, you know. So Tetris for Boxy, he'll go down the left. Look like he's just building left well, just for the hell of it, because why not? All right, Tetris for Boxy will go to 68,000. They are both on the board here. Boxy with 3, Maestro with 2 Tetrises. So about a 1 Tetris difference, of course. So Tetris for Boxy now. He will go to 95,000. And they are neck and neck. 95 to 96. Yeah, bet. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We'll do, yeah. If all else fails, we will co-commentate our own match here. Yeah, there we go. That'll help, because my setup does not do well with self-commentary unless I'm on Max Out Club. Oh man. Yeah, team same voice gonna be going at it. That should be interesting. Oh man. All right, 148 for Boxy. He's got a center well going right now, rocking the Quaid well, and he's gonna get another one. He'll go to 171. Maestro with that Tetris down the right, traditional column 10. We'll go to 153. So there we go. Now Boxy transferring that well back over to the right side and leads by about a Tetris. 196 to 175. Nice L spin there from Maestro. Tetris Boxy. So yeah, there we go. Both players off to a nice start here. Both are kind of on the low end of max out pace here at the moment. So double max out possible at this point in the game. But of course, very early still the first half of the 18 portion of play. Almost halfway through it though. And now Boxy in a bit of trouble. Gets a Longbar to help him out there. There we go. Longbar down the right. There's a Simul Tetris. And they are neck and neck. 248, 247. Tetris for Boxy to expand his lead. All right, Tetris for Boxy once again. Maestro having to take a few burns. But both players are nice and clean. That is exactly what we'd like to see. And And Tetris from Maestro. There we go. 281. Excuse me, not 381. It's a 316 for Boxy. And again, both these guys are just playing really nice and clean. It's about all you can ask. Both putting on a really good show here. But now Boxy, as soon as I say they're both playing nice and clean, he's having a rough go of it now. In Digtropolis. And, oh, gets the long bar all the way left. Nice quick tap there. And he's staying alive. And, oh, but the L piece is going to hang on the left side. Going to get a couple more burns. But that'll be it. Almost definitely. Yeah, there you go. 349. His final score. So we got another chase down, but this time for Maestro. You need to get to 350. So a couple Tetrises will do it here, but he's in a rough situation here himself. Let's see if he can get out of it, but he needs 350 to take this. Oh, and he's gonna hang the J. Oh, no way. Oh, my goodness. Just couldn't tap it over. A little 2 Hertz moment, and Boxy will go up 2-0. Unbelievable. All right, and Boxy, of course, is ready to go. And Maestro ready to go now as well. And me with Boxy can't believe what he's seeing here. And yet he's the one involved. But yeah, we're gonna count him down. Game number 3. It's a crucial one for Maestro. He is on the ropes. And that is not a command. That is a command. We're gonna count him down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And it's Q still open. Unfortunately, Q is closed for the night. Well, unless you want to play Ian Keith, but I think this might be a bit of a mismatch. So. So it's up to Ian Keith, unless he would actually rather play me, but. So Tetris for Boxy. And Tetris for Maestros. There we go. But yeah, so there we go. Yeah, you've got 2 options here. You got Richard Wolf the 6th, or you've got Team Same Voice co-commentary match. It's up to you. I don't care. So Tetris for Boxy, Tetris for Maestro. About a 2 Tetris spread here. Boxy with the lead, and Maestro, not sure if that's where he meant to put that line bar. But he's cleaning out of it. Yeah, all right, in that case, you know what? We're gonna do it. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and remove match 2. There we go. And then that should do the thing, right? That should do the thing. There we go. Done. There we go. Quick score check here. Boxy still with a nice lead here. 151, 154 now through 40 lines to 75,000 for Maestro 36. So Maestro just having a really rough go of it here. Just in suffer dig, man. That is exactly what we're looking at right now. And he's going to go for a nice long bar flat burn, make some really nice flat burns. So he's surviving. Again, that's, about all you can ask for in this situation. He's just having an absolute suffer game right now. 50 lines, not even 100,000. That is just brutal for a player of his caliber. But now he's set up for a dirty Tetris. Oh, baby. He goes to 114. Oh, man. But it's impressive as that was. Still way behind almost 200,000 points, 117 to 279. So very commanding lead here for Boxy right now, who is only 10 lines ahead. Tetris for Maestro will go to 142. But Boxy in a bit of a dig right now, has a nasty looking line dependency down the middle in row 2. And he's just been burning away, but will get a Tetris. I was about to say that might be Maestro's chance to catch up, but Maestro is just going to have to turn on the gas here regardless. So he is way behind. There's a Tetris. We'll go to 166. Nice adjustment of the S there from Maestro to fill in room for the square. Or rather, to create room for the square. And he'll get another Tetris, 195. So he's getting into a bit of a groove now, but we'll see if it is too little too late, or if he can keep this up through the 19 speed. And if he can just keep up with Boxy, or if Boxy will make a mistake. But it looks like he's made a couple here. Nice Z-spin to recover, though. And there we go. Got the right side open. Has a little nub, though. Little nub over on the right side that he's going to have to contend with. And there we go. Got the right side opened up. As Maestro is nice and clean here as well. So touches for Boxy goes to 387. Maestro at 248, so about 140,000 point difference. So it would appear that Maestro has closed the gap a little bit here through about 100 lines. You know, I mean, yeah, it was just that big of a lead. It was just that rough of a game to start here for Maestro. He's taking a deep breath there. He knows. Transition's coming. About 25 lines to go for him. About 15 to go for Boxy. As he's at 456. Maestro at 295. Again, just a suffer game for him to begin. But now he's getting into a rhythm, and he's going to turn this around here. He could do it. He's at 318. And just throwing down Tetris after Tetris here, playing very efficiently now. And Boxy's just, you know, playing his usual game. That's what we're seeing here. 363 to 493, and Maestro, what? Can read his lips there. That's exactly what just came out of his mouth there, as he misdropped that L over on the left, but he fixes it up pretty quick. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris, just in the nick of time. 390 for him. About 100,000 point spread as Boxy adds a Tetris into level 20 now at 527. As we continue on here, one line to go for Maestro to transition. Gets there at 415, so here we go. It is do or die for Maestro. He needs this win to stay alive, but Boxy showing no signs of let up here. Just throwing down Tetris after Tetris. Has over 100,000 point lead here, though he is ahead in lines. Misses an L spin. So this is Maestro's chance to catch up. And again, he's going to have to go balls to the wall here. You know, he needs every point he can get, but these long bars, they ain't coming right now. Oh, it comes a piece too late. Oh, man. But he's still Tetris ready. But this piece is just not coming now. He's just burning away. He's got a hole in his stack. Does not want to top out because he is way behind. He cannot afford that right now. He is still about a level behind. It's about 140,000 point difference. Tetris for Maestro goes to 486. Meanwhile, Boxy adding another Tetris here. 657 his score. Maestro still trying to get up to 500,000. Just a few thousand points away. And both players just having to take some skims here right now. Neither player really getting into any sort of rhythm at the moment. Boxy had a really strong start of the 19, of course. So, and he's nice and clean now. Tetris ready. Waiting on the long bar. But it ain't coming. He's got to burn down, and he is in some serious trouble now. I don't know if he can survive this. And hang on the J. That'll do it. He's done at 671. So this is not over yet. Maestro needs to chase this down. He needs 672 to get this. 672 is the score he needs. He does have to play a little aggressive now. He's already at 24. So he needs to get out of this quick. He is in a bit of a situation right now. All right, he's got that center well reopened. And oh, the T comes blocking the well as the long bar shows up. So he's got to find a way to score Tetris and quick. He's approaching level 26. He is starting to run out of time here. And there we go. He's got the right side reopened. So, all right, 3 levels to go. He needs over 100,000 more points. So he's going to have to just go all in here. He's 672, but these long bars ain't coming. Finally, one shows up. He needs 100,000 more. He's at 572, needs 672, but I don't know if that'll be possible at this point. This board, really rough shape. Oh, man, that long bar not going to get right. He calls it quits there. That ain't happening. And Boxy at 671 will complete the sweep and will take the game in the match. Congratulations to you. Charlie, do the honors, will ya? So a good effort there from Maestro, but it ain't enough. And he is 1-1 on the day, as Boxy has got it done, and Maestro will get the lost to Boxy roll in the Discord. What a shock. So there you go. Congratulations to you, Boxy, and thank you both for coming on and playing. So yeah, there you go. So up next, the booking committee has had to make some adjustments here. I am stepping in, and we'll be playing Ian Keith, because Zeno had to go play some D&D, had to go role play. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting that set up, and yeah, we got a special treat for you guys next. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. ladies and gentlemen, non-binary pals, whoever you are. We've got a spicy one coming up here. Oh my, what on earth is happening? We got a really good one. Let's get introductions going, please. On the left-hand side, he is one of the members of Team Same Voice, hashtag Team Same Voice. And he is one of our greatest players in the Upstarts division, formerly the #1 contender up against Remy. He is the fire-breathing dragon, Ian Keith. And his opponent, who is that opponent over there? No camera, no nothing. He is the host of the Walmart edition of Tetris Friendlies, the Berm Wizard. And as a surprise, with me to do commentary on this one, it is, well, you guessed it, the fire-breathing dragon, Ian Keith. Welcome in. How you doing?
Welcome to Great Value Brand Friendlies.
Good old Team Same Voice Friendlies. Oh yes, we are going to be self-commentating our own match. This this should be interesting, and I couldn't be bothered to even, you know, make my own thing stencil ready. So, you know, here, because I you know, it's last minute. So, you know, here we are. So, I'm good with 18 all the way if you are my guy.
I'm good with 18 all the way.
All right. In that case, I will go ahead. I'll do the countdown in the chat too, because why the hell not? So we'll count us down. Game number 1, as the Grand Design would say, is going on the run in 3, 2, 1. Tetris TM.
Yeah.
There you go. That is an important detail. No warm-up, no nothing. I am just all in.
Almost as important as starting out like SZ and ZS or whatever that was instantly.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great start. But I will go ahead and get my first Tetris of the game here. I'm at 22,000 here and some change.
Same.
I like to do some pushing down, so.
I did a tiny bit of pushing down.
Oh,
What am
yeah.
I doing with, I don't know what I'm doing with my stack though. I guess I'm gonna left well. That's what we're doing. We're left welling.
All right, left well on Ian Keith's side.
No, it's not going well. Oh, okay.
I like what you did there. I don't think it was intentional, but I like what you did there.
Oh,
But quick score check here. I am at 91,000 through 17 lines.
20 lines and 75k, but I finally figured out how to not left well, so that's a cool thing that's happening.
Oh yeah, I've made a couple misdrops here, so me and Digtropolis for a minute, but
Don't do that. Don't misdrop. It's not good.
suboptimal, as
Yeah.
one might say. Oh yeah.
I got another Tetris in the meantime. 79 or 99 rather. Math.
All right, we
Reading.
are neck and neck, baby. There we go. That is what we like to see.
Okay. I was getting a little worried that I might just have no bars in this game of Tetris.
Getting droughted, getting RNG'd, if you will. But yeah, I'm still digging here. I'm at 108. So definitely.
127, but digging about halfway up on the screen.
Yeah, so kind
Ooh,
of a suffer game we got going on both sides. Then it sounds like it.
I got through the dig. Now if I could just buy a bar when my well's actually open. You know, we're getting classic. I believe you referred to it as the classic.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I actually got a Tetris. Piece almost didn't want to get over, but I got one.
There you go. So
Team
that's
Same
Tetris
Voice
the
really.
Bird Wizard 138. We are nice and clean now over on my side.
Nice and clean over here as well. 58 lines and 207 once we got all the jankiness figured out. That is an official word, by the way.
An official or jankiness here. So I have two
Janky.
Tetris difference here.
Jankiness, I think. The more unnecessary syllables and letters and stuff you can put in it, the better the word.
Yeah, the cooler it sounds. Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, and also it's worth more points in Scrabble.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I mean of course. Oh man.
I have stacked about 17 bars on the left-hand side of my screen.
Nice. All right. Made another slight miss shot. Got a Tetris. I'm at 231 here, just as a quick score check here through about 70 lines.
72 lines, 277, and then I decided apparently I was going to misdrop a Z piece, so that's going to be a fun one to fix, especially since I just got 4 straight squares.
Oh, nice. Yeah, great timing. 5-0 burst.
Ooh, guess who's back in another halfway up the screen dig. No, really, guess, because we're gonna sound the same and you'll never know who's who.
Yeah, just if one of us just stopped talking, right? So imagine, dude, that would be like a god tier troll right there. Just see how long it takes for people to notice.
Well, 94 lines, 316,000, as I have decided to apparently stop scoring Tetrises.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty rough game here too. 256 through 92, but I'm gonna get a nice row 2 to go to 280, so not too far behind,
Nice.
but not having a good game myself. So
Oh, 1.5 Tetrises behind. I'm slightly dirty set up, row 2, column 5, because normal Tetris, and there it is.
and of course transitions incoming. 30 lines to go. This is it. No, obviously the most important game that I will ever have played. Obviously.
Oh yes, clearly. Same here.
No, although clearly not as important as Milo versus Penguin Panic earlier tonight. That was very high stakes. That was the most high stakes, as Boxy put it, the most high stakes matchup in all of classic Tetris history. So.
Oh yeah, no, we are a distant second place. Hey, but second place, not bad, especially especially if you don't mention out of how many. Then second place is pretty good.
Yeah.
At that time, I finished third in the bowling league. I won't mention that there's 14, but hey, we finished third. Also,
last.
Yeah. Well, that's what I usually like to name my teams, is not last place.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah. Let's make it
127 lines, 384. I completely fell off the bus for a while.
Yeah, 384, so I'm not too far behind. I'm at 380 through 125. Have to take a couple burns. I'm about to transition here. 2 lines to go. Looks like I'm gonna be burning into it. And yep, there we go. So 385, my score transition. There's the long bar. There's a Tetris. 409.
Ooh, you are now well in the lead. I'm at 395, just trying to straighten the stack out here. Alright, got the well back over to... Oh god, no, that's not where I wanted that. This is gonna get interesting real quick.
Alright, another Tetris. I'll go to 439 here. Level 20 is upon us.
You are well ahead, and I'm in, I think the term is deep duty. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm pretty dead. So, GG's, I only had 399.
Alright, there we go. Game number 1. Going to the host, the Bird Wizard. Somehow, some way, it happened. So, there you go. Get myself...
Your accident. Your glove's gonna be hidden by your scoreboard, or by your, seed.
Ah, we're good.
Okay, it's kind of...
It's a little cut off. You know what? It's fine. It's fine.
It wedged itself in there.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you kind of forgot to save room for me there. But, yeah. At any rate, I am ready to go for game number 2 whenever you are. So,
I say let's do game number 2, shall we?
all right, let's make it happen. Right now, I'm gonna count it down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. TM again. Wow.
Ooh, the double TM.
Yeah. Almost as crazy as the double Texas that happened.
Oh god, yeah, that was also awesome.
Yeah, I remember, Yeehaw pointed it out. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow, all right. Like, is that like 1 in like 1,000 chance of happening even once? Like, bruh.
I believe it's to get a double Texas is 1 in 10,000.
Right, yeah, I thought it was something ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, I want to say a Texas is 1 in 100. Also, I just now got my first Tetris 10 lines in.
all right, well, I am at 10 lines, got 47,000, so about a 1 Tetris difference so far.
Oh,
but now I'm
go
getting
on.
some unfortunate pieces.
I am waiting on a bar. Oh, bar finally came. 53,000.
Neck and neck, Milan and Tetris take the lead. So just gonna try and maintain my 1 Tetris difference here, because yeah, I'm happy about it for sure. So.
I am very confused what I'm doing with my stack. I'll say that much. But I got Tetris ready again after a couple of blank stares.
Yeah. Yeah, still gonna have some rough pieces here. Let's see.
Alright, there's a Tetris. I'm at 103 at 30 lines.
If I could not continue to get S pieces, would be awesome. There we go. Long bar to fix the stack a bit. Still not out of the woods yet. Nice burn the J. All perfect pieces here to get out of this. Yep. Long bar will help. There we go. Nice and clean. So 90,000, rough start, but I'm clean. That's all I can ask. Long bar gauge as a Tetris. 113 through 40.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It hung! The bar hangs and I'm done at 126. I got too
Alright, that
greedy.
Tetris will do it. There we go. Alright, 2-0. Just like every other set tonight has started at 2-0.
By the way, you were talking about getting a bunch of S's.
Oh,
You
yeah.
only had 15 Z's and 16 S's. I had 24 Z's.
Well, they came all at one time, you know.
Oh yeah, no, they love to do that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's not quite Super Nintendo Tetris, but it's close.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, without question. If you're ready, I am as well. So just
Yeah,
let
let's
me
do
know.
this. Let's
Get
do
it
this.
done. Game number 3 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. No TM.
Oh. Now the whole set ruined.
Yeah.
What? Okay. 4 straight S pieces. Oh, the RNG.
Yeah, of
pissed
course.
off.
While we're getting underway here, up next it is Boxy versus who was it? It was Boxy and then oh yeah, Ivy Hub. Y'all are up next as I missed the Corian thing there. Just get warmed up, ready to go in case I'm able to take this somehow. You know,
Well, the way I'm playing
Boxy's
right
been ready,
now.
of course. So
Yeah. Foxy was born ready.
oh yeah, but y'all know the drill.
Oh, that was a dumb idea. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Bailout bar right there, and I'm at 51,000.
Yep. So neck and neck. You know, of course, they are definitely gonna want to do better than I did and actually, you know, warm up beforehand, because, you know.
Ah, see, maybe that was my problem. I tried to warm up. Tetris there, and a neat little skim, and I'm back clean at the bottom of the stack.
Yeah, just took a little column 8 Tetris there myself. I'm at 78 through 25.
79 to 25, and then I just took a Tetris. So 102 to 29.
Yeah, I've kind of got myself a dependency here. Oh man, this is getting nasty. Hang on.
Yeah, no, I looked over, and it is.
Okay, long bar down there. Yep, okay. Looks like we're gonna be okay. I have no doubt that I'll survive. The pace is just gonna suck. That's there we go. All right.
Yeah, that's a familiar feeling. That's
Yeah,
a very
we're
familiar
alive. We're alive. We're good. 90,000, but yeah, 35 lines, so a little rough. There's long bar. There's the Tetris. Go to 113. So we're in it.
You're not that far back. I'm only at 150 at 40 lines. And I'm gonna take a Tetris here, go to 173 though.
Only at 150. That's pretty much exactly where you want to be. You know, if you're going for like the max out even, that's pretty much right where you want to be.
Well, I just meant in regards to you were not that far off my pace.
Fair enough. Okay, here's 3 squares. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Right well is open. Gotta take a couple burns though. There we go. All right, nice and clean.
Yeah, I got a little bit high up there, so I've been taking quite a few skims.
Yeah, as if I'm Tetris ready, but guess what? This long bar ain't coming, so I gotta keep burning away
Well,
here.
One finally came. I finally broke 200,000. Only took me 59 lines.
Finally, there's the long bar. There's the Tetris. 171. So there we go. And now I'm finally gonna break 200,000. So about halfway through this 18 portion of the game. And we're, well, I wouldn't say we're rocking and rolling, but we're attempting to do that, so.
I distinctly said that I would not, in fact, be rolling.
Very true. You know what? Touche.
I'm sorry, I had to.
No, I walked
The
right
oppor-
into that one.
The
I set myself
opportunity
up.
was there. The opportunity was there. I was taking it.
Yeah. Okay. What is going on with this board?
77. I'm gonna take a Tetris. Go to 300,000.
All right, so we're starting to build a nice lead here. I'm at 231 now at 80 lines. Yeah.
I'm sure the audience wants even more of this. Definitely professional commentary.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, the semi-pro, the ESPN 8 the Ocho level of commentary right there. Well, unless it's Arda, that's pretty good. But yeah.
I actually love it when they actually do the Ocho. That's a thing that they've done multiple times on. Oh god dang it! On the 8th of October, on 8/8 they'll do ESPN 8.
Yeah.
Also, I'm in a bit of a oh my god! I'm getting bailed by bars.
Some
Oh,
bar
wow, did I
action
get
going
bailed
on
by
over
bars.
there. Meanwhile,
It
transition coming up. About 20 lines to go. I'm at 335. Ian Keith at something or another. He'll say in a minute.
I'm at 380, and wow, I just barely got out of that mess. But I'm
there
alive,
you
and I'll
go.
take another Tetris to go to 405 at 112 lines, 18 left.
All right, there you go. About 2-3 Tetris difference here. I have closed the gap a little bit. And there's another Tetris 381 with 14 lines left to go.
Got a Tetris and 11 lines left. I'm at 430.
Yeah, so really it's about a 1 Tetris difference now. And some change
Ew.
probably, so I'm right back here.
Oh, finally at one piece I was looking for. Trying to get myself cleanish before transition. Got one more Tetris there and one left available.
All right,
458.
All right, I'll transition with a Tetris here. 454 was my score.
My transition will be at 482.
All right, here we go. This is it. Crucial game 3 here for Ian. It is game point for me some way, somehow. As we progress on now, level 20.
I'm there at 490.
Still am without a Tetris on the 19 speed yet. Ooh, a misdrop. Nice quick tap with yes. Oh man, I'm starting to get into some trouble here. Oh no! Early shift, and that'll do me in. 473, my final score. My yikes.
Oh, we are not done yet. I got that 495. So
Yeah, there we go. All
More,
Game
more of
4
us
is
idiots.
upon us.
more of us idiots.
Yeah, for all 15 people that are here for some reason or another. So, oh man. All right. So I
Good
am
luck
ready
you
whenever.
all. Please run my hand real quick, and I will also be prepared.
All right.
All right. Let's do this.
All right. Game 4 will be underway right now in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
How is it not going to give us a Texas in this incredibly esteemed matchup of clearly excellent players?
Well, because it already gave me one earlier. I forget which matchup it was, but it already gave us one, so it's like,
Okay.
nope, we're done for the night. Like, sorry, Texas is closed. We'll come back another day.
All right, well, that was a failed attempt at an L puck that turned into possibly one of the dumbest stacking decisions I've made in the last 10 minutes. But I got back out of it, so.
Yeah.
Got
I'm
big
making
burns.
a dumb decision. Got a dirty Tetris setup. We'll see if the game wants to give it to me. So far, no. So I'm gonna take a quick burn. Take another quick burn.
Don't feel bad, I'm at about 100 burns.
Still no long bar in sight. Double.
I got a row 2 set up. Oh, I actually got the bar
If
for
I can-
it. My
I was gonna say, if I get the bar now, yeah, there we go. Dirty Tetris for the Bird Wizard. 63,000. Probably shouldn't have stuck with that, but got the nice
it's
wall
all
transfer
right.
that I was looking for, so that's all that matters.
You're in the lead.
Oh, well, there you go. It worked out.
Oh yeah, no, perfectly as planned.
Yep.
I just took another row 2 Tetris, and I guess I'll be looking to transfer the well over in a little bit here, but another rocky start.
Yeah, kind of. No, it's been kind of rough on both sides. Of course, we're probably not really used to commentating and playing at the same time. I've done it a couple times, but it's never gone well. So.
Well, I've definitely like played and talked at the same time before. When I used to do a lot more streams.
Well,
like,
yeah.
of the
Well, I
virtual-
mean, yeah, but like, you know what I mean, like explicit, like in a
Yeah.
match and like commentating it over it while playing. You know, it's a weird, you know, it's weird to do. That's why, you know. I imagine the King probably has a losing record on Beat the Kings. I mean, you know, not because he's bad, but it's just, you know, it's tough. Like, you know, it's tough to do.
It's
that.
very much a different beast.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different parts of your brain going at the same time.
Yeah. But in the meantime,
Wait,
I'm on max out pace here, 204 through 51 lines.
Just a smidge ahead of me. 52 lines, 182 after that Tetris. I finally
Alright.
got things kind of figured out. Oh, got another Tetris. Yay, I did it. Oh, and I did the
I
Corian.
made the wrong adjustment, but we're fine because it gave me the right piece a piece later. And there we go. All right, 229 through 58. There we go. And another one.
228 at 60.
All right. All right, so it looks like
Excited,
still a
yeah.
Tetris difference.
Alright, I'll just get another Tetris then.
There we go.
I
About
mean, it
halfway
seems like
through the 18 portion of this game, as we're both looking pretty good here. Well, as soon as I say that, I make a couple misdrops, but
I got 69 lines. Hey now.
Hey now!
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything looks fine. Oh boy, everything stopped looking fine for a second. Bar. Yeah.
Oh, we are both in
control.
Dig City
On
right now.
point.
Oh man.
Oh, come on! Oh
Finding
my goodness
pieces
gracious,
here.
the game. The game does not like giving.
Oh
bars.
man, I am in some serious trouble here. 288, my final score.
Oh,
So you
288,
still found
oh.
more.
289.
All right, there it is. 289. That'll do it.
Now it's 289.
Yeah. All right.
That was a mess.
Oh
But hey.
my god! Wow, that was looking like a better game there, but no dice. Oh man, so we got our first decider. Hey, I think that's our first decider of the night. It sure is.
How fitting.
Unbelievable. So there we go.
How
All
fitting.
right, get your cider emotes out, the White Claw emote, whatever you people want. Yeah, get them out because it's time. Best of 5, now best of 1. So Ian, whenever you are ready, we can finish it here.
Let's get it on.
All right, here we go. Let's get it on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
I was initially kind of trying to channel my inner celebrity deathmatch,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
but then I realized as I was saying it that referee Mills Lane had a much different voice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, his voice is just, it's unique.
It was just more southern than that. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alright, the game decided that it was fine.
I'm not gonna lie. For a second, I thought you were gonna say you were trying to channel your inner Grand Designs. Not gonna lie. I thought that's what you were
No,
gonna say.
I realized, like I said, I realized as I was saying it that I had chosen the wrong kind of like inflection and voice, and then it came out sounding a lot more Grand Designs. So I mean, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, as much as I've ripped on Grand Designs, I think he's improved a lot with his counter. He's actually one that I really like a lot. So, you know.
Ooh, luck well, Tetris. I'm gonna need about 70 more of them because my pace is kind of garbage, but hey, you know.
All right.
Still alive, still kicking.
A little high on that left side, which is good. Oh my! What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my
Oh,
god. All right, well,
no.
that's it. I guess that's it. Yeah. Wow. I missed
You
the,
were
I missed
you
the
were ahead
pole
by
vault.
4 points.
I missed the pole vault. And then the longer hug. So there you go. This is why I don't do self-commentary, because I always get my ass kicked. But in case, getting the job done here. Oop, that's the wrong glove. That's the right glove. Apparently, I did the wrong one the first time. But Charlie, ring the bell, will ya? He's done it. All right, I'm gonna turn off that music to do. Okay, so there we go. He's got it done. Gonna head on over to the winner's scene as always. And your co-commentator, your winner. Of course, Ian, thank you for coming on, calling this one with me. That was interesting, to say the least. Do you have any final words for the people before I let you go here?
That was quite fun, and only the 3rd or 4th dumbest thing I've done today. So I think we're doing okay. We should,
Yeah.
next time we gotta call T-Storm in for an emergency 3rd-person backup.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll just have T-Storm come in and call it. Yep, absolutely. All right. So with that, we got Boxy versus Jaime Hub next. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back. right, everybody, to take some words out of EK's mouth, that set sure happened. That was interesting, to say the least. But, hey, we had a good time. It was fun. And music is not having a good time. We gotta fix that. There we go. And just like that, it is main event time, baby. Let's get those introductions going. In the red corner, making his return here just after a couple matches ago. Managed to take down the Maestro 3-0. He's going to look to take down another victim tonight in a newcomer. He is Boxy. And his opponent in the blue corner, as I said, a newcomer. He is here tonight making his Tetris Friendlies debut, who is certainly no slouch himself. Gonna look to put on a hell of a show. He is the one and only Hybe Hub. Imagine using a hand cam. Just imagine. All right? He's not gonna do it. Just imagine it. So with that, since Hybe Hub is new, I will just go ahead and briefly explain the rules. It is best of 5, 15 or 18 starts allowed. Or if you really feel like going slower than that for some reason, it'll be best of 3, but I can't imagine either of you would want to do that. So, so yeah, once you guys are ready, let me know, and we will go ahead and get it underway. Yeah, always good to see some debuts. It's always fun to see. I'm just going to hide that mic source that I used. Okay. All right, Boxy ready to go. And the GLHF in the chat. And oh, okay. I don't know what happened to music there, but yeah. So anyway, Hybe Hub offering up 18 all the way. So we'll see if Boxy agrees to that. I can't imagine he wouldn't, but you never know. Getting 2 lines on the kill screen there with Das. And yep, there we go. 18 all the way is the call. So once we got ready from Hybe Hub, we will go ahead and get her underway. There's the GLHF. And then I am assuming that they are ready as well. So we'll go ahead and count them down. Game number 1 is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Main event time, baby. Here we go. We got ourselves a debut to end it out. And of course, Hybe Hub, at least from what I see in the PBs, no slouch. No, definitely someone who can compete here against Boxy, but I've never actually seen them play. So, never seen them play. So we'll see. Kind of my first look here, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this goes. So Tetris for Hybe. First ever Tetris here on Friendlies. Man, I gotta find my bell from my bell from Columbus. There's a Tetris. He'll go to 47,000. Boxy already with another one at 70,000, right on the nose. So Simul Tetris here now. 20 lines through. Boxy enjoying about a 1 Tetris lead here. Though both players just with nice clean boards right now. Boxy just playing a little more efficient though. That J piece, I can't imagine that's what he meant to do with that. He's gonna go ahead and tuck a square, knock down a Tetris, go to 117. But yeah, it's crazy. We are already in the home stretch here because we moved real quick tonight. But hey, that happens sometimes. It means those who care more about that lame CTWC for whatever reason. No, I'm kidding. It's not lame, but who care about that more than this? Like, come on, who cares? Imagine caring more about CTWC than Tetris Friendly. It's like, come on. Both are great events, but one is obviously, much better. It's a much higher production value. I mean, did y'all see that last match and how great of a production value that was? Like, come on. Vince and Adam, no, they don't even compare. Like, come on. Oh, man. All kidding aside, 158 to 194. Hybe Hub now has the lead through about 50 lines. Hybe Hub off to a really nice start here. Okay, no, there's no competing with that. There's no competing with Richard Wolf versus Ben Vermeer. No, that is... There's no competing with that level of production. There's just not. Like... that is, like, probably the greatest thing I've ever seen, you know. That includes the birth of Christ. But also, Boxy in some serious trouble here. Not one of the greatest things I've ever seen. He's done at 166. So, like, just like that, Hybe Hub gonna take his first ever win here on Tetris Friendlies. 1-0. He's got the lead. So there you go. Game 1 going to him. And Boxy has shaken it off pretty quick and is ready to go for game number 2. Boxy flexing with a 29 starts right now. Oh my god. 4 lines. That's the Das, baby. Everyone says Das is dead. Get out of here. Like, that's... yeah, you're that propaganda. But anyway, they're both ready to go. Let's count them down. Game number 2 coming up. That's not a command. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Tetris for Hybe Hub. They are both on the board now with 1. Boxy with a second now with that Tetris. Again, it is end of the night here. This is hoping to see this one go the distance here. So Hybe Hub in a bit of trouble already. Oh, that J not gonna get left. Oh, no way. Oh, no way, no how. It has been a suffer night for all parties involved tonight. And Boxy will take game number 2. Tie it up 1-1. All right, Boxy ready to go. And Hybe Hub is ready to go. So let's go ahead and count him down for game number 2, or not number 2, excuse me, number 3. Hoping to see a longer one this time in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. They're underway here. So here we go. They're underway here. Hybe Hub getting the first 2 touches of this game here. Boxy right behind him with one of his own. Of course, it's a little unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bummed out that it went quicker than expected. Like, you know, it's okay, but like I was open to raid the coach, but you know, it happens. Like, so we could just say that you know, because his qualifier starts in about an hour, so once we made this a best of 69, we probably won't go that long. So which I have no interest in doing that. So oh man, so well, you know, we rated him in spirit. Okay, that's what'll happen. But at any rate, 82,000 for Boxy. He is high up. 119 for Hybe Hub. Hybe Hub with a nice clean board. Boxy still just trying to get out of this big situation here. Getting that T all the way left. Nicely done. And, oh, man, Boxy. Oh, man, these pieces are just not being friendly. He's making it work. This is just nasty board, but he's getting out of it. He gets the square all the way left, but oh, he's not going to be able to do much else. Wow, that was a valiant effort there from Boxy. A suffer set again on both sides. But Hy-Vee Hub at 171, you're good, my guy. Game number 3 is all yours. You've got the 2-1 lead. And he says, too many bad decisions prior to that dig. So there you go. All right, both players are ready to go for game number 4. So this is it. Game point for Hy-Vee Hub. 1 win away from getting his first ever win on Tetris Friendlies. Let's see if it'll happen in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So this is it. Boxy needs this win to stay alive. Hy-Vee Hub needs this to get his first ever win here on this show. So we'll see if he can do it. Of course, Boxy with a lot of experience. You know, we see him here a lot on the Monday Night Fights. You know, it's the second time seeing him here tonight. He is well warmed up. You know, he has been ready for this. So he has set himself up a L tuck, but guess what? That L didn't want to show up, so had to find some alternate solutions here. Neither player really off to the greatest of starts. As Boxy, Boxy gonna make it good though. 70,000 for him through 14 lines. Never mind, it was looking like it was going to be a little rougher than that, but no, he handled that like a champ. And Hy-Vee Hub at 31,000, added Tetris, go to 53 through 18 lines. Yeah, it's just been a suffer day for everyone involved, man. I tell you what, but a dirty Tetris for Boxy. Hoo-hoo, there you go. Making it spicy here, making it interesting. And oh, Boxy into trouble again, and he can't get anything right, and he's done. That's it. He's done at 97,000. And Hy-Vee Hub at 122 says game 4 is no more. Oh no, man. Rough games across the board tonight, but Charlie, you gotta ring that bell, man. So there you go. GG's to both. And congratulations especially to Hy-Vee Hub for getting his first ever win here on Tetris Friendlies. And thank you both for coming on as always. That is, like I said, always happy to have new faces on and the old alike. So thank you both. And thank you, Boxy, for the good luck wishes. Yeah. I will be, I'll be qualifying this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. So if anyone wants to watch me qual for CTWC, I'm going to try and make it in. So that'll be this Wednesday. And I'm going to just go ahead and end this match for formality. So yeah, there you go. So with that, that's it for the night. We're going to find a raid target real quick. I think I have found one. My good friend Tracy Wu, not like Wu the last name, but Wu like woo, right? Looks like she's probably doing her CTWC qualifier. So we're going to say hello to her. Wish her the best of luck as well. So look at that. There you go. So raid Tracy Wu. How many O's is that? 1, 2, 3 O's. Okay. All right. Tracy Wu, wish her well for me. Again, wish her the best of luck on her CTWC qual, because I'm assuming that's what she's doing. If not, well, just say hi. So, yeah. Thank you all for a great Monday night. I will see you all on Wednesday. Burb Wizard out.